Alright, so there are two ways you can access the page menu creation webpage. So basically you can follow this link here, pages menu, or under the content menu you'll find pages menu. This will actually bring you to the same page, which is this one here and which we have seen before. So what I'll do is I'll create a new page, and like I said, I'm going to create a couple of pages, and let's say that this one is going to be Manchester United fan page news. Okay, and I'm gonna come back to this and actually edit this page a bit more later. And what I'll do now is basically I'm creating a new page. Alright, I'll go into page options and have a look what's available there. Comments, I'm going to actually enable commenting. Password, I'm not going to actually password protect this. Keywords, and I can enter some information here which will actually describe my particular page, so maybe something like Manchester United fan page, soccer, England and whatnot. And then for the meta description as well, and basically the order here I'll leave it as 0. Alright, so let me go back, and what I'll do now is instead of just hitting on this create button, what I will do is I'll hit on this little arrow here and just go a bit more down and create another. Alright, so once I've selected that option, I'll hit on create, and basically I have just created a very first page on my webpage. And I'll go and create another one, and I'm going to say Manchester United players. Right, and I'll do exactly the same. I'll make sure that my create another page option there is selected, and I'll hit on create. Alright, let's go and create Manchester United gallery. Alright, so my gallery is going to be here, and I'm going to create another, and let's say that I'm going to create Manchester United scores, so a page where all of the scores will be kept. Okay, I'm not going to actually go and create another one. I'll just hit on create button here. Okay, there are my pages. I have the Manchester United new news, and this is actually a good way of changing, an easy way of changing whichever title you have written here. If you made a mistake like I've done, instead of actually going into the page, you can just come here, click on it, and it will give you this window here, edit title, where you can edit the title and just hit on this button here, and that will actually change the title of the page. So I have the Manchester United fan page news, I have Manchester United players, Manchester United gallery, and Manchester United score. Now what I can do is actually delete all of these pages. I have the option to edit each one of those, and I have the option to actually reorder how they appear. Okay, I'm not going to do either of that. What I will do is I'm going to select all of those, and I'll move to this drop down menu, and what I need to do is create a link. This is very important. Okay, so let's go once again and do exactly the same. So I'm in my pages list, and if you'll see, that's actually this option here, and I have all of my pages here, all the pages I have just built or actually just created. And what I need to do is I'll select all of them, and I'm applying a bulk action to all of those 4 pages, and the bulk action is actually going to be create link. Alright, so I have selected create link, and I'll hit on go now. Once again, I'll get a message, success, created site link, created site link, created site link, created site link, and then I have some sort of a summary. 4 new site links are added but are currently unassigned. You should now modify those links. Okay, there is the modify links. We'll hit on that button, and here I have my 4 pages. Alright, and those are actually the links that I will be using to actually link any of these pages. So whenever I actually created a link, I'll come here, and actually this is the web page link. So it's a good idea to write this somewhere, or to copy it, you know, select everything, copy and paste into a notepad or something like that, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Alright, I'll select all of these, I'm going to right click and copy, and I'll actually paste everything in my notepad. Alright, so I'm not worried about this, so I can delete that. What I need is the actual URL of my webpage, and actually I'm just going to keep that, and I'm going to show you exactly why in just one second. Of course, this information is always available online at your webpage, and you can always go and check that, but I like to have it written like this as well. So when I navigate from this page, which I'm going to do now, I actually have that information available to me easily. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll go back to my admin page, and I'm going to click on site links now. Alright, so what I'll do now is I'm going to go back to my admin area, and I'm going to go to pages and menus once again. And what I'll do now is I have to go and actually enter those URLs I have just created for each one of those pages separately. Alright, so let's start with the first one, the Manchester United fan page news, and I have to go into the editor and under the page options menu, so this is the second tab, I'll go here and actually change this if this is any different to what I have in my notepad. Alright, so here is my link, and I will actually change that. Okay, copy, and I'll put that in there as such. Okay, so I'm going to update. I'll do exactly the same with all of the other pages, and even though you can see that this is given here, I like to change it just to make sure that basically it's actually pointing to the right URL. The actual option of the URL that it's giving there is something that I have previously described as a friendly URL, and even though it's friendly, sometimes it actually can be a bit misleading and sometimes even wrong. So I personally like to have that changed as I'm doing it right now. Okay, page options, and there it is. We'll change this one as well, and we'll hit on the update. Okay, I'll go back to the admins area, and let's quickly recap what we have done so far. First of all, we went and we actually edited the preferences. We changed everything that we needed to change in there, including the site title, the site logo, and whatnot. We also went and changed some settings regarding the text, and once again you can change the banned words or the filtered out words and the users as well, so you can actually set which users are not available. So we actually done that. We have set up the user settings as well. Then we went and we created a couple of the pages, and I think we created 4 pages, yes. And what we've done after that is we created the links for those pages, and then using the site links we have actually seen how to link those pages with the actual URLs for those pages. Alright, okay, so if I was to actually visit my web page, I will get something like this, and basically I have not changed this. I have this changed, so this is a webpage dedicated to football club called Manchester United from England, and pretty much everything else needs to be actually populated. But what I forgot to do is under preferences I have not changed the site name, so I'm going to say Manchester United fan page. Okay, so once that is done, I'll hit on save changes. I'll go back to my webpage and I'll refresh it, and the name of my website will actually change, as you can see. Okay, so the next thing that I like to do is go back to my admin area, and we'll have a look at the themes manager and how we can actually change a theme that we are currently using.